Oh, it costs me flat. Try
Okay, well, you're breaking the plane. This is good.
All right, one thing at a time, Aaron. Do your first measure. Okay, that's not what you conducted the first time. You conducted at least a mezzo forte. Do it again, and you can still conduct a little smaller. Okay, all right. So that little gesture is confusing them. You're kind of rushing the release. Just pull through it. Actually take your time on it. Much better. Now, go for the accent.
Okay, so what you're running into now a little bit is you are so large on the forte staccatos that you're making it very difficult to get a staccato accent. So you don't, forte does not have to be huge and giant. Once you establish the forte, you can back off a little bit and they will continue to play forte until you give them a strong indication to do something else. Also, your legato accent was had a little bit of staccato in it because you're anticipating the staccato. You've got to keep that fluid arm motion and the same wrist move. If you just larger, more arm and more weight to it, and then once you hit the accent, pop for the staccato. Okay, you don't have to show a release. Okay. Do you?
Rests that come in staccatos don't need releases. They've already played. What are you stopping? You're stopping it, nothing.
The one thing is that accent, you still got to do more to show it. You're showing it going down, but that's not what's going to give you the accent. It's the
right before
out.
it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So do measure 3. The beginning was much better. No. Again.
Nope. Before. Show it well before. There you go.
Same thing?
No, I think you can go into number 2.
Was that piano thing there?
No. No, but had he shown it to you in context, the switch to forte, it would have stayed forte. It would have been fine.
So the biggest thing for me on this one is the piano was too large.
Okay.
You can make that accent easier by making all the piano gestures super duper tiny. Version.
Go ahead, just do it again.
Smaller. Star measure 3.
Aaron.
Star measure 3.
And be smaller. That will help with the accent.
Smaller. Okay, then you gotta stay small when you get to measure 4 to the legato because you got a dynamic change. They went up to a mezzo forte-ish.
Also, this is unclear what you should be conducting. There are 2 notes in here that I'm not sure if they should be staccato or legato.
It's because they've been kind of erased.
Or one of them has been put
One
back in.
measure.
It's okay, just check out right after.
She
Okay.
circled them, so you'll know.
All right.
Number 3. Right now, you're showing them the ictus in your wrist. Make sure it's in the tip. Get it out to the tip.
Measure 3. Right. When you go for an accent, this is for all of you, it's not just something that you're hoping will happen. You're not just like, okay, maybe if I like show them, please accent with my body and my face. You don't just throw it out there and hope they catch it. Prepare them. It's all in the wrist, it's all in the stick. And let's see, just show it well ahead of time, well ahead of time. I would say before you communicate anything else, that's the first thing that needs to happen in between the beats. And it will help the accents pop out if everything else around it is a little bit smaller, even if it's forte, okay? Start on measure 3. Is that clear, people?
The staccato one.
Conductors? Yes.
Staccato one was, yeah.
Why was the legato one not as clear?
I didn't prepare it.
You don't prepare it, and
Just not confident.
it wasn't as small. The other things around it were not as small as they could have been, okay?
That's better. We're not going to do this now, but measure 1, take a look at your release when you watch back the tape, how you release that note, and find a way to make it look more aesthetically pleasing. There's a lot of extra motion going on, so get rid of that.